So do you find it difficult to keep your room clean here in college?
Oh, no, because in high school I had strict rules that I followed. No, it's actually pretty easy because the room is smaller and I don't have as much stuff here.
In college?
Not really. It's kind of a split clean. I keep my desk clean, he keeps his desk clean, we clean up the room most of the time together.
The first thing people ask me when I was looking for a roommate was what kind of messy room I want. Having a messy room in college is not an uncommon sight. As a matter of fact, it's a stereotype. One that I believe. But as I found out, more often than not, you'll find a clean room.
I would say it was an organized mess.
Okay.
It was clean, but it was messy at the same time. It was pretty clean. I mean, like, I pretty much did the way I do here, where once a week I would always, like, make sure I, like, straighten my room. The most it ever really got to was, like, having clothes on the floor, because...
Personally, my room in college is much, much cleaner than my room at home. At home, clothes everywhere, just stuff laying all over the place. But here in college, I have less stuff to keep clean. Although, compared to others, my room here in college is still pretty messy. Is it like?
No, at home it's a lot messier because I don't have those strict guidelines that I have to follow, and I also share it with my sister who's not as clean as I am, so I often find a lot more stuff laying around.
Yeah, so
It was basically clean. I like having a clean room, and I always got nagged on by my mom to do it, so, I always kept it clean because I wanted it to, and because my mom wanted me to, so.
okay. Now that we've heard all that, what I was thinking was that as a senior, or an upperclassman for that matter, the clutter and the mess would kind of dissipate because, you're not living on campus sometimes, you have a lot more free time. But that's not always the case. Let's see what these freshmen had to say, what they think about being a senior or an upperclassman as to a freshman as for the cleanliness of your room. How do you think, if at all, being an upperclassman would affect the cleanliness of your room or your space?
I think being an upperclassman, I'd probably have a cleaner space because by then I would have had a lot of time to, like, understand how to keep my room clean and how to manage my time.
You have a bigger space, so you have more room to put things, and it's not all cluttered on top of each other.
I don't know. I don't think it affected that much unless I was twice as busy as I am now, because probably I wouldn't have enough time to even clean the room. But if I'm about the same busyness that I am now, I don't think I'd have trouble with it.
How do you guys find being seniors? How is it different to keep your room clean as a senior as opposed to a freshman? What was the difference? Like, is it easier? Is it harder?
Well, we're both off campus, so there's more space to keep
Yeah.
tabs on. So, I mean, it's good in the fact that, like, we have more space, so at least for me, I have more space to put things. I don't have to be as economical with ingredients
Yeah.
in my room, but it's also just more difficult because it takes more time to clean everything up. So I would say it's easier, but it's more difficult.
Was your room when you were a freshman in a dorm? Was it clean or was it messy?
I think it was clean. My desk was cluttered, but all the clothes were put away, and
Yeah.
everything was clean.
Okay. As a freshman, you said you had more free time, so your dorm room was cleaner. Do you think having a roommate had anything to do with that for both of you?
For my freshman year, yeah, definitely. Actually, for both my freshman and sophomore year, I was a minimalist and I didn't carry a lot of things. I had stuff on my desk, and stuff all over the walls because I was kind of crazy with tapestries and things, and white wallpaper. But
it was like, Was your
Oh,
room
with the
clean or
roommate.
messy? Yeah, with the roommate.
Yeah, both my roommates that I had were very minimalist.
Mhm.
So,
So it was pretty clean based on that.
yeah.
Okay.
I think the pressure of having another person living in the same city that you have to like share with,
Yeah.
definitely made me care more about putting everything back where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Just out of respect for that person.
As you saw, those two seniors had kind of differing views. One was a lot busier now as a senior holding 3 jobs than he was as a freshman being a minimalist, as he said. Where the other senior said that she now has a lot more, she has more things now, but she also has a lot more time and a lot more space to put them. So it's harder, but it's also easier in some aspects. In conclusion, it's really different for everyone. I might be messy, but I can also find things in my mess. And I do like to clean up every once in a while. My roommate is almost the same way. But for some people, like our friend the senior there, he held 3 jobs and it's very hard for him to clean up all the time. So he's kinda cluttered. It's just different for everyone. And I guess we'll just have